And here we are, setting up for using the laser engraver. On the screen here, I'm in Fusion 360 and I've got my project open, my cutting board project. And the first thing I'm going to do is create a drawing. So if you remember how to do that, we went to the top level of our browser tree here where our project is named. You right click, you go create a drawing, and this time we're going to pick a piece of paper or a sheet size that's big enough that the full-size real-life cutting board could fit on it. And you can't pick too big, so if you're in doubt, you can pick giant here if you want. But there you go. I'm just going to pick this one that should work for me, which is C-size paper, 22 by 17. And then push OK. When you do that, it's going to pop up a sheet for you. And then we're going to place our base view. Yours is probably already asking you to do that, but I started to save time loading. I actually got mine set up. So this is what you're looking at probably, your base view that you're trying to place. We're going to place the top view so that we can see it, and I'm going to select from the menu here 1 to 1. So hitting these little dots on the end, I get choices. I'm going to go 1 to 1. That's 1 unit on my drawing is 1 unit in real life, or full sized. Click there, push OK. And now I want to get rid of the border, so I click on the border and I hit delete on my keyboard, the delete key. Click on the border. You probably can right click and hit delete just like I did. I like using the key on the keyboard. That's it. That's what we need. So now you're going to output this to PDF, and you're going to save it to your, you just say all sheets is fine. You don't have more than one sheet, so you can just say all sheets. Push OK. Save it to your project folder, which of course you're saving to your documents folder, and you're saving to Maker 9 because you created that folder and all your work is in there as it should be. And this one is going to be cutting board to Inkscape tutorial. Big long name, but good enough. Hit save, and now it's there. So what I want to do now is find Inkscape on my computer. Now Inkscape, I'm just going to pull it up down here, will load like this. It's called Inkscape, as it says up here at the top, and it's a black diamond as its symbol. It's probably an icon on your desktop, or you could search for it down here by typing Inkscape and find it that way. If you have 2 Inkscapes on your computer, the one you want is the decimal 9 something, 9295 as the one you want. You don't want the 1.0. 1.0 is newer, but it won't align with this demonstration because I'm actually using, let's see, the one I'm using is 9.2. So to align with this tutorial, you want to pick that one. 9.2 or 9.5 works. Okay, where are we going to begin? Well, you're going to go File, and you're going to go Import. That's how you get things into Inkscape. Don't just go File, New, or something like that. That's going to open up another window. So Import. And I get to go find it. So it's under Maker 9, and I called it Cutting Board to Inkscape Tutorial PDF. So click on that and open it. And accept all the defaults by pushing OK. And now we have our cutting board. And you can hover until you get the crosshairs like you see me, and you can click and you can move stuff around. Now, the last thing is, this piece of paper is there to represent a regular standard photocopy size piece of paper, 8.5 by 11. It's going to be a bit of in our way when we go into our design, so let's turn it off. You go up here to File and go to your document properties. You can turn off, as I wait for the window to pop up on my other screen. It is on that screen, sorry. There it is. You can turn off this by Show Page Border right here. Click and then close this window and it's gone. So that's where we're going to be set up for bringing in either image or text, and those are the other tutorials that you can follow, which were just after this one on the class website. But that got us from Fusion to Inkscape, and the only reason we have this cutting board here is as you work on your image or whatever you're going to do, your text, you'd like to know what it's going to look like in relation to your cutting board. So if you plan for it to be down in this corner and to be between these 2 pieces of wood, or this on this piece of wood I should say, you'll be able to know if what you're making, here I'll just make some text, just click on that and type some text. It would be nice to know how big that text is in relation to my cutting board. Is it that big or is it this big? You know, that sort of thing. So that's why we brought the cutting board in. I'll just hit delete. And again, there's tutorials to show you how to put images on and text on to get yourself ready for the laser. And that's it for this one.